Hey everybody, it's Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. I know I haven't been on in a while. Been real busy going to my mom's, 2 trips to my mom's. Got a lot of stuff done around the house here. Just got new Wi-Fi set up, so I'm hoping that my downloads will be a little quicker. You guys know I had like a month ago or 6 weeks ago, I had that sty in my eye, and then I got like a Giselian or whatever they call it. It's like you get it after that, it's possible, and my eye really puffed up like a week ago. Now it's getting a little better. It's still a little red, but it's definitely not as bad as it was. So it was really killing me. I haven't even been wearing my contacts for like a week. So it's one thing after another. I've been up to my mom's fishing, and I went 2 different times. So I have some clips that I'm going to add. This is the intro. I have some clips I'm going to add. It's about 3 or 4 minutes of clips of just some of the smallies I caught. If I recorded every one, you'd see like 50 of the same size smallies, and it would get a little boring. But just a few, just to kind of show you guys what I'm doing. So here's the intro. I'm gonna add the clips, and then I'll do outro later. Hey everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. I'm up on Great Sacandaga Lake, whatever you want to call it. Visited my mom. First smallie of the day, and it's just starting to rain. I don't know how much I'm gonna film if it's gonna rain. But I got him on that Megabass S crank, first smallie of the day. So I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully I'll be able to do get some video clips even though it's gonna rain. All right, Mark out. Hey everybody, got another one. This one on a fluke. Got that chartreuse fluke. That's 3. The other one got off on the fluke. So that's 3, 2 that I got in the boat. 3 bites so far. So steady rain here. So I'm gonna try to keep the phone as dry as I can. So I'll do what I can. Later. Hey everybody, it's Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing, and I'm back with a little update. This is like my 6th, I don't know if it's 6th or 7th smallie of the day. I had a few get off. It's up here in Sacandaga. They go absolutely crazy when you catch them. But that's the first swim bait fish I caught on that Kitech today. But, the rain has stopped. You guys can kind of pan around here. The rain has stopped, but as soon as the rain and the wind stopped, the bite went dead. I did see a few beds, but really nothing on them. So I'm just working some flats here. I'm gonna go work the bridge in a little bit and see how that goes. But just working some flats with a Kitech and swim baits and seeing what's happening. Later. Hey guys, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing, day 2 on Sacandaga, and we actually got some sun today. So I'm gonna launch down the day ramp. So I'm gonna see if I can find any beds down here. I'll keep you guys posted. Out. Hey guys, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing, and I'm out in Sacandaga. And I just had one on a Ned, a Tech Ned. He got off. Then I got this little guy on one of the Tech paddles, swim baits. So I'm just covering water, looking for beds. I'll keep you guys posted. But little Sacandaga smallie. Later. Hey everybody, just got one on that Tech Ned. Might have been a bedfish. Not really sure. I'm just kind of throwing the Neds around to like light spots I see in the water. So it's like the 4th bite I've gotten, so it's definitely better today with the sun out. You can see much better. So I'll keep you guys posted. Hey guys, it's Mark, and I was just throwing a jig around. There was some brush, and I caught this nice smallie on a jig. And I usually catch a lot of fish on Sacandaga on jigs. But I decided today, whenever I see a little laydown, that little brush pile right there, I chucked it in there, and I was hoping for a largemouth, and look at that, smallie. Nice one too, really nice one. So that's a nice bonus fish right there. So I'll keep you guys posted, but that's definitely the biggest fish of the day. Later. Hey guys. Hey Eric. Like that color. That's a good smallie color right there for the Tech paddle right there. It's another fish on it. Not huge, but a nice smallie. Later. Hey guys, just to give you like a midday check-in, and still catching them. There is nothing left of that Ned bait after like 15, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 smallies. They've just destroyed it. You can see a little bit of tip end, but Sacandaga is full of these smallies. And I'm just throwing around rocks, and they look like beds, but I'm not sure. But they're all over today. So I'll keep you posted. Hey guys, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing, and I switched up onto the Game On Baits finesse worm, and I threw this in the bed, and the first thing the smallie did was he swam up and ripped the tail off. So he ripped that spear tail off, Brett, and then I threw it back in and he ate it. So it's almost like a Ned now. So I'm gonna throw that around a little bit, but they seem to be eating everything. But I'll keep you posted. Later. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed those clips. if you've never fished Great Sacandaga Lake Reservoir before, it's a beautiful lake. 20 some miles long, tons of smallies. Now, the lake is really known for its northern pike fishing, its walleye fishing, and you'll catch tons and tons of smallies. It's just, I would not classify it as a trophy smallmouth lake. It's not like a Lake Champlain or 1,000 ounce. You're going to catch those 4, 5, 6 pound smallies. But you know, you catch threes and the occasional largemouth. It's mostly smallies, but you catch a ton of them, And so my mom lives up there, and I go up there quite often. So 2 weeks ago when I was there, as you guys saw in the clips, day one was a rainy day, and I didn't really film a lot, but I didn't really catch that many for there. Usually it's, you know, fish all day. I only caught like 10, which, you know, said, well, 10's pretty good, but it was slow because I think of the weather. So they may have been on beds, and just the fact of where I launched, it was hard to see. But some of the best ones I caught on day one was on the Zoom Fluke, and I love that chartreuse color, especially for smallies. And if you guys notice, if you noticed on that second clip, the smallie I caught had the hook, and it was right through his eye. I know that's not what happened to my eye. Right? That's that thing, that sty, whatever. But it's clearing up. It doesn't hurt, but it's clearing up. So that's why it's a little red. But if you notice on that clip, the hook went right through his eye. Whenever I catch a fish to the eye socket like that, I just take my snippers and clip that hook. So I'm not going to rip that back out. I don't know how much damage that does just going in. I don't know if that fish is going to be blind now in that eye, but I'm certainly not going to rip that EYG hook through there, that 4-aught hook through there. Because I mean, if it doesn't hurt him going in, it'll definitely hurt him coming back out. So whenever I catch a fish like that, I always just snip that hook. You know, I'm going to protect that smallie the best I can, and I've got lots of hooks. So, just if that ever happens, just get your snippers and snip that hook and save the fish's eyeball. But the Fluke was a good bait. Did very well with it. I also caught him on the S-crank, but not a lot. And I only threw that really day one. I didn't really throw it much on day two. Day one, I caught I think the first fish I caught. And I caught one nice one and one that got off. Because like I said, on those Sacandaga fish, they go crazy when you catch them. You know, you get 3 or 4 jumps before, and if they're on, it's great. Treble hooks, they can get off of. You know, and the Fluke. Day two, if you notice, it was a sunny day, totally opposite of the first day. And I launched down in the arm of the lake at the day ramp. Great ramp. They redid it years ago, and it's great. And what I was using on day two, day one I also caught, I caught some on swim bait too, but not many. I was throwing this TecBaits swim bait, which is a color I love. Eric knows I love this color. I forget I don't know if this is perch. I forget what they call this, but I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones. And I had this one on, and I caught a bunch on it before it was dead, after catching so many fish on it. But this was really good. Let's see. I was throwing the Game On baits, and I'm going to open this up and show everybody quick because it reeks like garlic. And it's going to stink up. It's going to stink up my whole basement. But I was showing you guys this little finesse worm with that spear tail. I love this. This is a great finesse bait on a Ned. And like I said, I threw it on. I saw a fish, it looked like he was on a bed. I threw it in there. I saw him run up, grab it, and rip the tail off. So it was like a Ned. I threw it back in, and he ate it. So this is a great bait. Whew, man, they stink. I mean, it's good. I love garlic on my baits. You certainly don't have to add any extra scent to these. If you get any from Brett and Game On, you don't have to add any scent. But this finesse worm is really good. You know, as a change-up. You know, just use something different than a Ned, because everybody's throwing a Ned nowadays. Okay, that box is getting shut down right now and put down there. Whew, clear out the room. Smells like a pizza place now. And I was throwing the Tech Neds. You can throw any Neds you like up there. I like the Tech Neds. The colors I was using, I'm not going to remember the names of them, but this, like watermelon candy type one. This guy right here was really good too. It's Smokey the Bear color. I think that's what it is. If I mess up the colors, Eric will straighten you. You know, you can just tell him that the second one Mark showed you I like, if I forget a color name. I think those were the main ones. I'll check the other box. But I think those were the, yeah, I think this is that same as that first one. Might be a little darker. But you get it, you know. I don't know if the color was that big a deal. I always like just throw natural colors. The water is very clear up there. But, you know, all Neds, all day. And, you know, especially early in June, when they're up shallow, bedding, up around the rocks, and that lake in general. If you go to Sacandaga and fish, bring yourself some the swim baits you like to throw, and bring yourself the Neds you like to throw, and you'll be fine. I like to throw square bills there. I was just up again last weekend for my mom's 80th birthday, and I was throwing the Stoneman and Son square bill and catching them. You might have seen some pictures on Instagram that Pete, but I didn't take a lot of pictures. I was fishing with my buddy Ken. He was pre-fishing for his tournament on Saturday. And my old fishing club, Bergen, had their tournament the day after. And I think the winning weight was 11 something. So on Sacandaga, 11, 12, that's good. You know, if you get that 3-pounder, and so a couple guys had 3-pounders. So congratulations to Andy for the win. Nice bag. And I think John was second with second and lunker. So good job, everybody. I forget the rest of the placings, but you know, 11 pounds were the top 2 bags. And for Sacandaga, if you're going to get 11 or 12 pounds for the bass tournament, especially post spawn, you'll do well. You know, there are 3-pounders in there. They're just rare, especially this time of year. If you can get them later in the season, because the bait schools in the lake are everywhere. Those I'm not sure what they are. I think they're the rainbow smelt is what I was told. And when I say millions, I'm not exaggerating. I was in a cove that second day on my clips there when it's sunny out. I went to one cove, a big cove down in that arm. And when I was back in that cove and got to about the mid part of it and back, it was all bait. It's almost like you thought you could walk across the water on top of them. So when I say millions, that's not even, I mean, it's more than that. The bait in the lake it's so healthy. So the fish eat well. You catch a smallie and he's spitting up these little you know, smelts, rainbow smelt. So it's a great lake. It's a fun place to fish, and the scenery is beautiful. The boat ramps are nice. So if you've never been there, I recommend it. You know, like I said, you're not going there to catch that trophy smallie. You might go there and catch that trophy northern pike, or those walleye. You know, I was catching walleye throwing swim baits in 2 feet of water, which, you know, I'm thinking I'm looking for largemouth on the last Saturday. I'm looking for largemouth, and I'm catching walleye in areas where there's weeds and stuff. You know, and it's a lake that doesn't even have a lot of weeds. But it's a great lake. So I just wanted to kind of, you know, put that together. I've been kind of off here for a while, let my eye heal, just being busy. We got the fiber optic Wi-Fi set up. They came and put the wires in the other day. You know, been doing a lot of stuff in the yard, getting the pool ready. It's the first house I've ever had with a pool, so I've been getting that ready. So I just haven't had time to put everything together, and I've had these clips for like 2 weeks, and I've been waiting to put them together. So that's it. I just want to kind of get going rolling here again. I did get an order from Land Big Fish. I'll do a video on that soon, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the clips. If you got any questions about you know, Great Sacandaga, let me know, or about the baits. But it's springtime smallie fishing. If you throw a Ned or a fluke, you're probably going to catch them on any lake you go to. So good luck out there, and I'll see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.